Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? This is a bogey putt coming up. That gets the job done. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. This hole is a par 4.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
And he's down there.
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby. Wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Time now for the 4th shot. Lovely touch. Well played.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Yep, well holed for bogey. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I've got to say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Oh, well played. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Going with the 7.
They've chosen to club down here.
A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
And he needs this to save par. Nice line. And in it goes for the par. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Time to face a par 4 now.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that. Just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Second shot here on the 15th. Good sounding strike, that one. Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Just didn't drop. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
And he's safely on the green.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. Six feet remaining to the cup. This looks good. And there it is. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Oh, that one's bouncing around in the branches. Far from ideal. Not quite the shot he was wanting. Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Ooh. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Ooh, right by the hole. And this one is for bogey. The putt goes in, and that's back-to-back bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Sitting at 12 over for the round. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. What happened there? And here we are with the third shot. What's in front of them, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
That'll sting a bit.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line.
And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Korn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Korn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, UK Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School final. It's time to get underway, so let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam.
Looking forward to the action out on the golf course today, Luke.
And let's see what he can do here today. Well played, mate. Second shot here on the first. This would be a great up and down from this spot. This putt for par here. That's pretty tidy. So it'll be a par to start their round.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
He's currently tied for 9th. We have a par 5 on this one.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3 wood, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score to this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. Getting ready to play their third. Well, it's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
And coming up well short.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
This is what they have left for a par.
And the putt drops, and we're moving on. So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Here we are at the third.
Just one bunker surrounds the screen. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
Well struck. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
You always like that on long putts when you just have to go ahead and tap it in stress-free. He's in a share of 9th place. The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Now, great rhythm on that swing. Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough. Chance to get one under the card with this putt.
Surely it's going to.
It was on a good line. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Now 4 back after that hole. This hole here is a par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. Second shot here on the 5th. Well, out of the bunker and onto the green, but still a fair bit of effort to go here. A chance to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. A putt for a place in the top 10. Good stroke. Trailing by 4 strokes. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Nicely done. The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
This one's going right at the pin here. This putt coming up is for birdie.
Looks good.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Oh, looking to make a statement here. Going with driver off the tee.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Pretty good shot there.
Rich, being a big Boston sports fan, love being here in Beantown. And look, TPC Boston's a great venue for any championship. We've had some great winners here in the past, the likes of Tiger Woods, Ricky Fowler, Justin Thomas. This golf course, it gives, but it also takes.
Look at the list of winners you just mentioned. What do they have in common? A, they're really gritty competitors, but B, they're super good, reliable ball strikers. I think that this golf course is sneaky, demanding. Whoever wins this week is certainly going to earn it on this relatively, seemingly benign, but sneaky hard golf course.
Putting for birdie. Looking really good. Oh, so close, but an easy par. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
Opting for the 5-iron.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This for par.
On a nice line.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. He's currently tied for 7th. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their 2nd shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Good shot there, Beamer. Playing from around 150 yards here. 3 strokes off the lead. Choosing the 9-iron here.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. Oh, just missed. Oh, that's too bad. Par putt coming up here. And down it goes. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's see what happens here at the 10th hole.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
And from about 105 yards,
looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Sitting at 1 under. Tied for 6th position. Well, you like the look of those hands.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
This next putt is for bogey. And nicely holed. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. And he's hit that inside the range.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
And this putt to move into the top 10. That's frustrating. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
this is looking solid, what they wanted.
Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Oh, great swing there. This shot from around 210 yards. 5 shots off the lead. That's heading into the rough, I think. Is that what they had in mind? And here we are with the third shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. Oh, that is simply brilliant. What a shot. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
Currently 1 under for the round.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
That's not the shot he was hoping for. Henny, what does that lie look like?
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. This is buckets. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Yep, tracking well.
That gets the job done. He's currently tied for 12. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
Getting ready to play their third. 4 strokes off the lead. And here we are with their 4th. 4 shots behind our leader.